lunch because of the rain, but it's finally happening and it's a beautiful day for it. It's a hot one. We are getting ready to go out for hot laps now, and we're first in the running order.
Congratulations.
What's happening? How are you? Good. I don't want to see you tonight. Not in that gear. I don't want you to come anywhere near me, all right? Here you go, brother. You're welcome. I hope you have fun tonight.
Come on, baby.
Appreciation. He took the lead real quick. He started second, and then he ended up getting a right rear flat, so he had to come off. But it didn't really matter anyways, because we have to start in the rear for the feature. So we are going out now for the feature, and he'll be starting in the back out of 5 cars, I think. So catch you after.
746.
Okay guys, we are here Sunday, finishing up wash day. Just give you a little recap here on last night. Obviously we cut down the tire in the heat race, so I felt like car was pretty good during the heat race, but not really sure by the time we got it back in to see what the problem was, if it just had ran over something, got a hole in it or whatever, but it was destroyed. We had to work on the right rear quarter, then it chewed it up the whole way around. It was junk. So it started out back of the feature and got rolling there pretty good. We got to second and rode behind the 66 car of Joe Kelly for a little bit, and think with about 5 to go there, we had a couple shots at him to try to get by him. And one of the last times we tried to get by down in turn 3 where I lost a big chunk of ground, I ended up catching the infield. And actually I got the spindle sitting here. Ended up bending this spindle. You can see all the paint cracked off here. So we ended up bending the spindle up and got that swapped out here today as we were washing. So got that taken care of, and it didn't really affect too much handling wise. I mean, it towed it out a little bit, but we just weren't quite fast enough to get back to him there in the closing laps. Something I do want to show you here, we did not disclose it at the beginning of the video, but something we've been kind of working on behind the scenes is that all of our Penn Ohio Pro Stock cars, we all run 4 barrels. We run steel blocks, steel headed motors. We don't really have very much when it comes to motor rules, and we ended up and with that we run 4 barrel carburetors because we don't have a carburetor rule. So last night we actually ended up putting a 2 barrel carburetor on our car. So we were down, I don't know, say we were down on power a little bit, but a little handicapped. I chose to run a 2 barrel last night because we were doing a little test and tuning for an upcoming race that we have, which is the next part of this. Is we are planning to head south here and hit another new track for our program, Hagerstown Speedway in Hagerstown, Maryland. Next weekend we have a 2-day show, September, I believe that's 8th and 9th, Friday and Saturday. We're gonna go down for their Small Car Nationals event, and what that basically is they have home track rules, so that a bunch of tracks in the PA, Virginia, Maryland area, probably a couple guys from West Virginia as well. You run whatever your track rules are, and it's kind of a invitational end of the year special type deal. So, but with that, your track rules, one of the few rules that we have to abide by are you have to run a certain hard tire. You have to run around a 1300 Hoosier or harder. And I think there's an American Racer 44 or harder rule. And you're allowed to run any motors that fit your motor rules for your class, as long as you bolt a 2 barrel carburetor on there. It's 500 CFM 2 barrel carburetor. So we picked one up used, had it gone through. It's a Willys, so we sent it back to Willys, had it gone through, and got a pretty good deal on it compared to new. I think we only spent a couple $100 on it. I think even having it gone through, we were only about half the price of what a new one is. So we tested and tuned that a little bit last night. I did feel like the car is just a little slow getting on the gas. So I don't know that it would have helped us a ton last night to get by the 66 car, but there was a little bit of a difference in the way the car drives. So but we got all the I guess all the things worked out with it. Got all of our fuel pressures and everything, and floats and everything worked out on it. So everything went good with that. So we should be ready for next weekend. Like I said, it'll be a 2-day show, Friday and Saturday. We'll do qualifying and heat races one night, and then dashes, B mains, and features second night. So 2,000 to win down there. We're excited to try out a new track, another big track. So looking forward to going down there for that. So just check back in with us and here in the next week, and that'll be the next thing. So thank you to everybody who followed along with our video so far, and checking in on us here today. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week at Hagerstown. See ya.